Good morning, day 2 on the Taconic Crest Trail, and we are just getting started. It is shortly after 8, which is nice. It's a good time for us to get started. It's not so hot yet. Wind's blowing a little bit. Bugs are already intense though, so big bummer. Had a good night's sleep last night. In fact, I passed out and then woke up and it felt like it was only a couple minutes, but it was many, many hours. So that was a big win. But first mountain of the day today, Berlin Mountain, which is, I believe, the highest point in Rensselaer County. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we got about a mile and a quarter till we get to there. So let's go. It looks like if you come up here in the early enough spring with the snow melt, you could have a pretty wet trail, which that would be awesome, I think. Right now, carrying all this water is less than ideal. So being able to filter from snowmelt would be pretty fantastic. So if you're planning on a TCT Thru-Hike, plan accordingly. Maybe earlier in the spring is when you should come up. I don't know. Alrighty, we made it to the top of Berlin Mountain, and like I said, it is the tallest point in Rensselaer County, so that's awesome. We have views to the east. You can actually see Mount Greylock over there. It has a big lighthouse on it, so that's helpful, you know, being 150 miles from the ocean. But actually what's cool is the AT runs right back there on that ridge behind us, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's really nice up here, wide open. It's not legal to camp up here, but I think people do it. Whatever. We're going to head back down that way.
First view of the second day.
First view of the second day. Pretty awesome. We're gonna take a quick little snack break and then make our way down the trail. Making our way down from Berlin Mountain, and I think at the bottom of this descent we actually cross into Massachusetts for our first time on the trek. For today we're going to be crossing into Massachusetts, hiking for a little bit, and then back out of Massachusetts into New York for the rest of today. Coming up next is Misery Mountain, and it's not the only Misery Mountain we're going to be cresting today, so oh boy, gonna be a good day, I think. And a little bit off the trail you find our first state marker. This means we're going into Massachusetts.
Want to help me move it? We can make New York a little bigger.
I don't think that's a good idea. After the big descent from Berlin Mountain, turn around, climb right back up the shoulder of Misery Mountain, the north peak of Misery Mountain. So the trail crosses a couple of the peaks that are in that mountain chain. I don't know, but yeah, that was a good breather. The descent was steep and the ascent is equally steep, so lots of up and down on this trail just to stay on the ridge, but beautiful so far. Really great hiking. I like it a lot. All right, so we found a nice little part of the trail here, clearing. We're gonna drop packs and get a snack and whatnot, get some water. Mark must have found his trail legs. I don't know. He just bolted. He's that way, pretty far. So we usually have a rule: stop at the junctions. So there's a junction about a mile that way. So we'll probably catch up with him there. We'll see. I don't know, but it is time for packs off snack break. So let's do that. Being up on this ridge means we have cell service, which is really nice. So we texted Mark and he said that he's down the trail a bit, but he left us a little marker to a geocache that he found. Pretty awesome. Found you.
Hi. I'm at the Massachusetts-New York border.
Hey Jay, why do they call it Misery Mountain?
So right past that nice Massachusetts-New York border monument thing, whew, it is a significantly steep climb back up to the ridge so we can hit Misery Mountain proper. So we hit Misery Mountain North Peak. Now we're gonna get up here, walk on the ridge, and hit the proper Misery Mountain.
We had one misery, yes,
Why not second Misery?
because misery loves company.
Yes, misery loves company. That's why the four of us hike together. Let's go. I am not going to lie to you, that climb was tough. Whew. I think, now there's some disagreement amongst us in the group here, I think that was the steepest climb of the trip so far. So again, we are going southbound. So right up out of the parking area from the northern terminus, that's pretty steep. But I think that hill right there was, it took the cake, man. That was a good one. It made me sweat my own sweat. Gross. Alrighty, we made it to the top of this Misery Mountain. There's still some confusion about whether or not we're gonna have to go down to Mattison Hollow and then come back up and hit another Misery Mountain or what. So we'll keep you informed. But yep, now we're going down. Gonna hit Mattison Hollow. We're actually gonna take that down a bit to, there's supposed to be a brook there, and we're gonna eat lunch, filter some water, camel up pretty good because there's no other confirmed sources of water that we're gonna hit tonight and for the first part of tomorrow. So we have a water cache that we're gonna get tomorrow. So we have to make sure we get everything we need here for lunch and for dinner and for breakfast. So it's part of the challenge. Let's go. Alrighty, you might be able to hear it. We found some running water. We are about 3/10 down the trail on the Mattison Hollow trail, and it's down. It's significant, so it's gonna be kind of a bummer, but we're gonna filter from here, probably slug some water real quick, and get back up to the junction. We left our heavy packs up there because there's no reason we have to go back up there anyway, right? So got bottles, got the filter. Now we're going to make the best of it, hopefully. Water's filtered and drank and filtered some more. Now it's time to make this climb. It's about 400 feet of elevation till we get back to the junction where our bags are, and then we can start the climb up that part of the mountain. Fun. Right, John? Fun.
It's great. Love this trail.
It's a tough day, but we're going to get to camp and relax, and it's all going to be good. Whew. Reached another border marker. Pretty much the top of that crazy climb out of the hollow. And yeah, I guess this side of the trail is on New York, and behind the marker is in Massachusetts. So we've been floating between New York and Mass all day today, which is kind of cool. That's kind of neat. But yeah, I think we finally made it to the top of the third Misery Mountain, because why not 3? Take a little break here, then we're going to push on. I will say, these markers are kind of cool. It's neat to see the different style of marker. Like the metal one back there was from 1898, I believe it was. This one's from 1916. That's kind of cool. They seem excessive. Maybe New York and Massachusetts were having border wars, like figuring out who owned which section of the state line. Who knows? I don't know. But it seems like we've seen 4 of them today.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but whatever. Still kind of neat.
And the northern squirrels, with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night.
Da-da, da-da.
Every song is better if you replace the word girl with squirrel. Try it.
Something we read on the internet. It must be true.
Also, we may be a little dehydrated.
So it's a really good thing the trail is very well marked. Remember, it's the blue squares with the white diamonds in them, because we were just tooling around on this woods road, and all of a sudden the trail takes a sharp right back into the woods, off of the road and onto like a regular trail. So pay attention, I guess, because if our heads were down, we would have missed this, I guess. I guess.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to the Beach Boys for my tone in the last clip.
I'm not apologizing. So we have reached what the GPS is calling the top of the third Misery Mountain of the day, and this is actually our last Misery Mountain for the TCT.
We hope.
At least according to the map. So who knows? But now we're gonna get going that way some more. Go down, I presume, because that's just the nature of the beast.
Robinson Hollow.
Robinson Hollow, which Robinson Hollow marks the official halfway point of this trip, I think.
Oh, good.
So that's handy. So let's get going, because I'm pretty sure we're setting up camp at or near the hollow, because that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. Alrighty, as you can see, we made it to Robinson Hollow, set up camp for the night, and we are very happy with that. It's pretty windy. Supposedly we're not going to get any rain tonight, but it definitely kind of feels like we're going to get rain. I don't care. I set up the hammock to lay down in it for a few minutes, and I just had to actually work up enough energy to get out of the hammock to eat dinner. So I think I'm going to set up my tarp and my quilts and stuff, then eat dinner. Because I might go to sleep right after chow. I don't know about these guys, but that's my plan.
I got Netflix in the hammock.
Yeah, it's crazy. We all have like 5G or 4G up here. It's insane. I guess that's the one benefit of it being a ridge trail, right? But all right, so I don't know how much more we're gonna do tonight, if anything, but if it's something cool, I'll show you. Otherwise, we'll see you in the morning.